How to use Forms experience in Microsoft Lists. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can get started with Microsoft Lists with a Forms experience. So a lot of people don't know that, but you can actually build forms when you're using lists. And you might say, what's the purpose of using forms when you're building lists? But well, you can usually build lists for a certain category, and if you want more information or data, you can gather it from a form. So let's jump right into the Microsoft Forms experience. Now for this, we're gonna first log on to our 365 account, and then we're gonna click on the top left. And once we do that, we are going to open up our list. So over here, we have a bunch of different applications and we can see lists over here. I'm just going to click on it and this will open up lists in a brand new tab. Now, once you do that, you can start creating new lists. You can go into your pre-existing ones. I'm just going to click on new list over here, and you can actually see some amazing templates which can help you in building lists. Whether you are building an issue tracker, employee onboarding system, expense tracker, playlist, apartment hunting, or if you have a Excel sheet or a CSV file, you can also import those lists over here. So for us, I want to go from Microsoft and I'm gonna first build a list. Let's say I want a travel request list, and I'm just gonna click on use template, click on create, and once I create this list, you guys can see all the different fields that are available. Now we have all items grouped by approval status. Then on the top, we can click on add new item and we can add the item information. Now with the Forms experience, I can enhance my list. So let's say I have a new travel request or a trip title. I can add the requester, destination, estimated airfare, hotel cost, approved or not approved. Now, what I can do is instead of having to manually add this by myself, I can actually build a form where people could submit their travel requests. So I can go into forms and I can click on new form over here. Once you click on new form, you can see these are all the fields that were added. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the form so I can remove, let's say, I can go into my settings. I want to accept responses. I want to also be notified. Your response has been submitted, and I want to show all of these fields. I don't want an attachment, or if I do, I can turn that on as well. And from there, you can click on the left and you can go on ahead and change these as well. So if you want, you can enter your form title. This is going to be trip request. Now, as you guys can see in our forms experience, on the right side, we have the option to show or hide our fields, and on the actual preview section is where you're going to add or remove fields. So if you scroll to the bottom, you can click on add new field and you can add single line text, multiple choice, number, date and time, multi-line text, yes or no, person, hyperlink, currency, image, location, lookup, or attachment. This really depends on you and whatever type of form field you want to enter. If you want, usually in lists, I'm going to show you guys a more customized example so it's more obvious to you guys on how this works. So let's say that this is going to be a list. This is going to be called Liana Marketing Ideas. And I'm going to click on generate or create on the bottom right. And once I do that, I can click on forms, click on new form, and you guys can see we will have an empty form. So this is going to be our social media post, social media marketing ideas. Okay, and then I'm going to start adding different titles. So what is the basic idea? And then I'm going to choose the type of text. This is going to be a single line text, and I'm going to click on new field. And this is going to be a choice field, which is going to be, does it include influencers? And the choice 1, choice 2, choice 3, I can customize these, and I'm just going to make this yes or no. Then after that, I'm going to make this a required field. Then I'm going to click on add new field, and let's say this is going to be a number field, and it's going to be what is the complete campaign, what is the complete campaign cost going to be, and then people can write a number. We can choose the type of text, if it's single line, multiple choice, number, multi-line, yes, no, or currency. And then I'm going to click on add new field, and I can add, date and time, and we can add the due date or the basic date that they want this campaign to be launched. Then we can add person, so who is this idea by, question mark. Then I'm going to add another field. Then we can add location, currency. I want to go with lookup. And you guys can see you can look up things in other lists and in the columns of other lists. So you can actually link multiple lists together. Now I want this to be a approved section. So I'm going to choose choice, and I'm going to add approved, and then approved. And then the second choice is going to be not approved. And I can click on over here on the right to change the colors. And for the approved, I'm going to go with green. For the not approved, I'm going to go with red. I'm going to remove the bottom option. Then I'm going to change the status to approved to approval. And just like that, we can create our own customized form within our lists. Then you can even click on send form and then copy this. And then you can send this to all the people that are present in your Microsoft 365 account. So all of your teammates, your business partners, everyone included in 365 can join in. Now, after that, you can also customize the theme. So this basically just customizes the background color, and you can click on create your own style to build your own style as well. You can also go into settings, and if you want, you can get start and end dates. Usually you set up start and end dates for things that are more so event-based, and you can get responses as well as notifications for your responses. And if you have any questions regarding this video, regarding any other video, or regarding any social platform, then you can definitely ask me in the comments down below, and I will try to answer as soon as possible, because that is the point of our YouTube channel. I want to show you guys on how to glide through these platforms and how to easily navigate and fulfill the purposes that you want to do with these social platforms. And if you feel like some other video might be helpful to someone else, make sure to share our videos with your friends and family as well. And if you find that there is something missing, I will try to figure out a way to integrate more accurate content according to your needs onto the channel. So make sure to tell me if you find anything missing. So that was it for today. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.